Good morning, I'm Lauren Osborne. Today's Sunday, July 10th. Let's check in with meteorologist Arden Gregory for a look at your forecast this morning. Yesterday was picture perfect. It was beautiful, warm. What's today looking like?
Good news is we have a beautiful end to your weekend as well. Plenty of sunshine on tap today, nice warm temperatures, exactly what you look for in July. A nice summer day ahead of us. Satellite and radar showing we are nice and dry across eastern Kentucky, although we have seen a number of clouds overhead this morning. As we go through the rest of your day, we will still see some of those clouds stick around, but we will be mostly sunny. We'll see plenty of that sunshine shine on through, much like yesterday. Temperature-wise, starting out nice and mild across the mountains this morning with temperatures in the mid-60s across the region. Everyone somewhere close to 64, 65 degrees here. Now, although we are nice and dry, we are dealing with a little bit of fog this morning, mainly up to the north. Moorhead visibility down to less than a quarter of a mile now. Huntington visibility down to 5 miles, but over in Pikeville, they're also seeing some fog. Visibility down to less than a quarter of a mile there. So if you are headed out the door this morning, you might run into some of that fog here for the next hour or so, but that should start to clear out as the sun gets up there and starts to burn some of that off later on this afternoon. We'll still keep a few clouds overhead, but temperatures topping out in the mid 80s, but there are changes on the way for the rest of the week. I'll have the details on that a little later.
All right, Arden, thank you so much. We're still learning about the gunman who ambushed police officers and shattered a peaceful protest in Dallas Thursday. Tension remains high days after the attack. CBS's Kenneth Craig has more on the investigation from Dallas.
High drama on the streets of Dallas Saturday night. A sniper took position as police searched for a suspicious person inside a parking garage near police headquarters. Roads were also shut down. After hours of searching, authorities gave the all clear. The city's been on edge since Mika Johnson murdered 5 officers as a peaceful protest was ending Thursday night. CBS News sources say the former Army reservist had been building an arsenal over the last 2 years. CBS News also learned Johnson was honorably discharged from the Army even after he was accused of sexually harassing a female soldier. Speaking from the NATO summit in Poland, President Obama called Johnson demented.
So we cannot let the actions of a few define all of us.
Police also found bomb-making materials inside Johnson's home and a journal. They say he may have been planning the attack here for a while.
He was trained to fight in our military for us, and he used it against us. He was an American terrorist, is what he was.
Cheryl Hurd came to police headquarters to express her gratitude. She was among a group who joined together in grief as they said a prayer for the officers who survived and the 5 who made the ultimate sacrifice. Kenneth Craig, CBS News, Dallas.
Johnson was killed in a standoff with police. President Obama will travel to Dallas next week to mourn with the victims' families. In response to the horrific shooting in Dallas, some folks here at home are hoping to make a difference. Family members of law enforcement officials pulled together yesterday to collect money for the victims' families by having a roadblock. I met up with the group of women to hear why this is so important to them.
4 women stood at this intersection Saturday collecting donations. Women with loved ones in uniform who stand behind the men and women in blue.
It's a family thing, yeah.
But Megan Cottle says the deadly event that took place Thursday is personal, so she decided to take action. Cottle says the Dallas shootings touched a nerve with her, having a husband in law enforcement. She says he was involved in a shooting a few years back, and it was the scariest moment of her life.
By the grace of God, my husband got to come home. In their case, their husband didn't get to come home.
She says she could never understand what the wives and families of the 5 police officers are going through, but she says these donations are about keeping all lives safe and standing as one.
Even though we're miles away, like we're still family and like they have our support.
With so much negativity that's surrounding law enforcement these days, it never hurts to have someone to be an example of positivity.
As cars after cars stop for a moment to show support as well.
Organizers say they raised more than $900 yesterday. If you were unable to make it out, you can donate. You can learn how to help on our website, WYMT.com. Well, yesterday, Kentucky State Police released a statement of gratitude to those who have reached out to officers with support. It read in part, "So many of our post troopers and officers have shared stories of citizens stopping by post with encouragement, food, notes, cards. We're not able to list every incident or personally thank everyone, but please accept this as our thank you to each one of you who have prayed, shown support, and encouraged us. We ask that you continue to pray for our brothers and sisters in Dallas and for peace and unity for this great nation." They ended the post with the hashtag #PrayForDallas. If you were surfing Facebook yesterday or today, you might have come across this photo. 2 officers here in the mountains posed for this. On each of the Middlesboro police officers' palms, it reads, "His life matters." The wife of one officer posted this picture. The original post itself has been shared more than 100 times. Somerset police are still looking for 2 people they said put officers in danger. Officials say they were called to a home on Habitat Court Friday afternoon. They say when they arrived, a man and a woman jumped in a car and drove off, nearly hitting the officers. They were not injured, and they did chase the car until they lost sight of it. Police are hoping some evidence from the car leads them to the 2 responsible. If you have any information, you can give the Somerset Police Department a call at 606-678-5176. And Boyd County Sheriff's deputies are asking for help in identifying a suspect from a burglary that happened yesterday morning. Officials say this man forced his way into a restaurant and stole from the business around 4:30 a.m. The Boyd County Sheriff's Office is investigating. If you have any information, you can give them a call at 606-739-5135. Powerful storms that rolled through southeastern Kentucky Friday knocked down trees and led to flooding in some areas. Pine Mountain State Resort Park is temporarily shut down while officials clean up the damage. WYMT's Caleb No has more from Bell County.
Even the vast and marvelous Pine Mountain sometimes feels the immense force of Mother Nature.
So we get enough wind, we'll get the trees down, and that was the case. Look at this, plenty of rain moving through, damaging winds on the front side of this.
Friday's storm pushed right through Pineville, specifically Pine Mountain State Resort Park.
It was a quick hitting storm, come through and done its damage in about 10 minutes.
Like being in a tornado.
Darian's wife was in their cottage as the storms rushed through.
She heard the pops of the transformers, the trees falling down around the houses, and after it was all over, she walked out and looked down there, and there's a tree on one of the cabins.
The storms left quite a path of damage behind, forcing managers to close the state park.
We're concerned about the safety of our guests. We have a lot of downed trees, which our trails are being inspected for safety currently, and we have electrical crews here working on the downed power lines and trying to get power restored.
Park officials say there is no specific time frame for when the park could be reopened, but they are working long hours trying to get things back to normal.
As soon as it hit, we started getting our maintenance staff in with chainsaws and started working immediately, and the work hasn't stopped.
Managers sent most guests to other hotels in Bell County until the cleanup is complete.
I'm booked in here until the 30th of the month, and they've told me, you know, as soon as it opens back up, they'll let me come back.
As they clean up the mess that Mother Nature left behind, park managers hope to have the electricity on and the park reopened as soon as possible. In Bell County, Caleb No, WYMT Mountain News.
The park's golf course, Wazioto Winds, remains open. We have an update on storm damage earlier this week in Louisa that shut down Walmart. Earlier this week, the National Weather Service confirmed an EF2 tornado hit the area, causing damage inside and outside the store. The store was evacuated and closed immediately. Since then, crews have been working to clean up the damage. We're told the pharmacy has reopened, but right now the actual store's reopening is not scheduled until at least Tuesday, July 12th. Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a mother is asking for help finding the bodies of a Kentucky couple that police say were murdered.
But you know, this is a milestone that you never dream about.
And ahead in sports, Randy Napier is inducted into the Kentucky High School Basketball Hall of Fame. Hear what else the winningest high school girls coach in Kentucky has to say.
And another nice summer day to close out your weekend, but there are some changes headed our way later this week. Stay with us. I'll have the details in your full 7-day forecast when we come back.